Hey guys, going back at again with the Marvel Review Countdown. This is day 11 of 18, all the way up leading to Black Panther. Lots of good things going around about Black Panther, but we're not focusing on that this time. We're focusing on Avengers, Age of Ultron. Now here's a few things you need to know about Age of Ultron. It's not that good. Frankly, it's not good at all. I will say one thing though before we go to the bad things is that we saw a good character, which was Vision. He was a great character. However little we saw of him, I liked him. We saw the Joss Whedon up the visuals in this film. That's some much more like screenshots that you could grab off this film than you could in Avengers, and that's another plus. Aside from that, the characters still feel like the characters most of the time. Now, you can argue that Tony Stark hung up his Iron Man suit in Iron Man 3, but when you consider that it was very vague at the end of Iron Man 3 whether or not he hung it up, for sure, I can give it a pass, a tentative pass, but I'll give it a pass. And you can see the intentions and the concept of this film just being that great. It really shows us more in depth on Tony Stark's mentality and Captain America's mentality, which all leads to Civil War, and we'll get to that when we get to that. But we're gonna focus now on what's bad about this movie. First, it's a convoluted plot. Second, most of the characters just feel flat. Third, new characters aren't interesting. Fourth, I felt more for the death of a robot than I did for an actual human being. And fifth, the villain is so disappointing. Like, oh my god, you could have done something great with this villain. But no, he's a whiny baby, and that's all I have to say, because I don't want to think about it. I just don't. Oh my god. So we're going forward, and we're going to think of a more articulate version of those flaws, and I'm just gonna go into saying that while Wanda and the Silver and her brother, they're boring, and when her brother died, that was anticlimactic, and when she joined, I felt nothing. And when Jarvis died, I actually felt, oh crap, I did not expect that. Then we go into the whole barn scene that a lot of people hate, and I personally don't. I don't hate it, I just don't like it. I don't like that the entire barn scene was just meant to be there for Nick Fury to cameo and give an inspirational speech. Yes, we learn more about Hawkeye and his family. I didn't even know he had family, but that just kind of seems pointless and useless. Then we get the whole Thor goes off in his own little cave thing, and that's just pointless and useless as well. Could have been cut off. Then we get to the whole big showdown, and then we get Shield pulling something out of their ass and saving the day. But that's not completely, by the way. Just drops an entire city on top of the rest of the people. So that's great. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to finish it up because I really have nothing else to say about this movie. This movie deserves an 4 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 3, but visually, this movie doesn't deserve a 3. Character-wise, there's enough good in it for it not to deserve a 3. Plot-wise, while deserving of a 3, the concept alone is not that of a 3, so it kind of balances out to a 4 at most. That it was a real shame, and just an execution is what it's its biggest flaw, and that's the biggest shame that this movie will be carrying. But then again, I'm just a guy sitting by the lagoon enjoying the view. Catch you later, guys.